Coping Skills Seminars, Strengthening Motivation. In today's seminar, you will learn to be active in changing or overcoming obstacles, problems, or triggers. Identify and live in line with your values, behavioral activation, and problem solving. You will also learn a relaxation exercise called progressive muscle relaxation. Why focus on behavior? Imagine you are falling behind in your coursework. If you don't do anything to change the situation, odds are you will not get caught up. If you take steps to deal with the issues under your control, odds are you will reduce your stress and increase your chances of success. Taking active steps to overcome obstacles in situations under your control can reduce overall levels of stress and improve functioning. Problem-focused strategies. They involve taking steps to change a situation or aspects of it that is causing difficulty. Deal with the problem and provide long-term solutions, not just short-term gains. Problem-focused strategies will not work in situations where the problem or stressor is beyond your control to change. In general, problem-focused coping is best as it deals with the root cause of the problem, providing a long-term solution. However, it is not always possible to use problem-focused strategies. For example, when someone dies, problem-focused strategies may not be very helpful for the bereaved. Dealing with the feeling of loss requires emotion-focused coping. In other situations, you may need to use emotion-focused coping to deal with emotions in the moment. Then, incorporate problem-focused strategies when you are feeling better, able to manage your emotions. Common obstacles. We all face issues that can, at times, interfere with our ability to do the things we want or need to do. We'll discuss two common problems today: loss of energy or motivation, not behaving in line with our values. Common obstacles. So today we'll discuss a few common obstacles that get in the way of being productive, and some strategies you can use to overcome these obstacles. Loss of energy or motivation. When you're feeling down, anxious, or stressed, your motivation to do things often decreases. When you give up on hobbies or activities that you once enjoyed, you may neglect your daily tasks and responsibilities, and you might leave decision-making to others. When your activity level decreases, you may become even less motivated and more lethargic. When you stop doing the things you used to love, you miss out on experiencing pleasant feelings and positive outcomes. When you begin neglecting a few tasks and responsibilities, the lists begin to pile up. This leads to feeling overwhelmed by the pile of things you've put off doing and/or feeling guilty and/or feeling like a failure. You get stuck in a cycle that's very difficult to escape from. Increasing energy and motivation. One solution is to start to slowly increase activity level. Activity helps you feel better, gives your mind something else to think about, or a different focus. It helps you feel less tired than you will feel sitting around doing nothing. It helps you to think more clearly and perhaps take on a different perspective of problems in your life. Doing things, even a little at a time, can give you a sense that you are moving forward, taking control of your life again and doing something. Experiencing a sense of achievement, you might even find pleasure and enjoyment in the activities you do. You want to start doing simple things that result in a more positive feeling. Engaging in simple, pleasant activities to improve your energy level. Introduce a balance of activities that bring pleasure and/or achievement. You want to begin to increase positive feelings such as pleasure, achievement, and a sense of purpose. These activities should be planned ahead of time and scheduled. When you are planning to do things, it is important to remember to include a mixture of activities: socializing and doing homework, watching TV and doing homework. It is important to have fun, but it is also important to feel a sense of purpose. Doing tasks that give you a sense of achievement or mastery will help you feel like you are starting to get back on top of things again. Some activities may combine the two. For example, making your bed may give you a sense of pleasure at having a neat, tidy bed, but it may also give you a sense of achievement at having done something to improve your home environment. It is important to balance both responsibilities and pleasurable activities. Do not try to go overboard on one and leave out the other. Some quick tips. You may not get the same level of enjoyment as you do before you are stressed, anxious, or depressed. Don't give up. Keep going. Over time, you'll feel your motivation begin to increase. Try it and see. Don't stop after one or two activities. Keep going and give it a chance to do work. Don't try to do too much too soon. Start with small, easy steps and things that you can do. Feeling overwhelmed by the magnitude of a task? Break it down into manageable steps. Don't feel like doing the task? Begin the 5-minute rule. Think of it in terms of training for a marathon. If you hadn't been doing any running for 6 months, would you try and run a marathon without doing any training? Of course not. You would go on a training program that starts out with your present capabilities and then slowly build up your fitness and endurance. Similarly, when your motivation and energy are zapped by stress, depression, and anxiety, it is unreasonable to expect yourself to be able to jump out of bed and clean the house before going out to meet a friend for a late lunch. If you set your goals too high, you may end up not doing them, become disappointed in yourself, and feel worse than ever. Use the SMART goal approach we discussed earlier. Measurable goals. Plan to do things that are achievable at your current level of functioning. If you are feeling overwhelmed by the magnitude of a task, break it down into smaller steps and slowly build yourself up to the large tasks that seem unmanageable right now. For example, aim to get out of bed for 10 minutes, then slowly build up the amount of time that you are out of bed. Don't try to write the entire essay in a day. Just do the background research. If this is too much, just look for 1 or 2 sources. Any task can be broken down into smaller and smaller steps until you find something achievable. Sometimes you just don't want to do what you've planned. When this happens, just commit to doing the task for 5 minutes. Then see how you feel after the 5 minutes. For example, your goal is to read a chapter in a textbook, but the idea of doing it just feels like too much. Start the chapter and read for 5 minutes. When the 5 minutes are up, see how you feel. Can you read for another 5 minutes? Is that enough for now? Either way, you've accomplished something. In the beginning, the important thing is not what you do or how much you do, but simply the fact that you are doing. Remember that action is the first step, not motivation, and you'll soon find yourself feeling better. Let's practice. By planning your week in advance, you may be able to do more of the things you want to do, in addition to the things that you have to do. When completing your diary or your agenda, start by filling in all the activities that you have to do. For example, preparing meals, doing housework, going to classes, attending appointments. This will show you all the time that you have free. Then you can begin to plan other activities that you would like to do. Remember to pace yourself. Give yourself space to be busy or take time out to relax. You may find it helpful to plan in some time for socializing. Social contact often helps us feel better, even though you may not feel like it at times. Hobbies or interests. This might be something that you have enjoyed in the past or is a new project. Exercise. This can improve your mood and general health. It doesn't need to be anything too energetic. Just going for a walk regularly can be a good option. Time for yourself. Make time to relax and give yourself space between activities. Common obstacles. Not behaving in line with your values. Values provide direction, guidance, and a sense of purpose in our lives. Values are not goals. There is no end point. They are not meant to be accomplished or crossed off a to-do list. Another reason we find it difficult to get things done is that we're not living in line with our values. Looking at your values and behaving in line with your values can move you forward. Looking at what matters to us gives us flexibility and motivation to be aware and to act with intentionality to how we want to live our lives. Goals are selected to conform with this direction. Values focus on the process of living and not evaluating present and future outcomes. Values are intentional qualities of action that join together a string of moments into a meaningful path. Meaning is built in, not something that will hit us or that we stumble upon. Instead, it comes from small choices we make in the same direction of our values. Let's practice. Please see the handout, Values Wheel. Values can include education or learning, work and career, interpersonal relationships including friends, romantic or intimate partners, health and physical, spiritual, recreation, and leisure. Stages of change. Before you can begin to change behaviors and do things differently, it can help to understand how ready you are to make the changes. Most successful self-changers go through the stages 3 or 4 times before they make it through the cycle of change without at least one slip. Most return to the contemplation stage of change. Slips give us the opportunity to learn. Stages of change. Pre-contemplation. Not aware of a problem. No intention for change. Contemplation. Aware a problem exists. Thinking about solving it. Preparation. Intent on taking action to solve the problem. Action. Active modification of behavior. Maintenance. Sustained change, although relapses do happen. Effective problem solving. Steps that you take to overcome difficulties interfering with achieving goals. 1. Identify and choose the problem. 2. Understand the problem. 3. Brainstorm solutions. 4. Compare options. 5. Decide on solution. 6. Take action. Problem solving can help you in preparing to make changes. The first step is to choose a problem. If you can't clearly identify a problem, it's hard to come up with a solution. One way to identify problems is to pay attention to how your symptoms change through the week. Notice what is happening when your mood, anxiety, or stress goes up or down. What were you thinking about? Where were you? What happened just before? Your symptoms can be a helpful guide to show you where the problems are. Consider the problems that are bothering you the most. Some may be big problems. Ongoing family conflict, for example, relationships, and some may be not so big. You've got an essay due next week. Some problems may directly involve you, an argument with a friend perhaps, and some may be things that are happening to you. Roommates are fighting. Choose one to start with. Relaxation exercise. Progressive muscle relaxation. This teaches you how to relax your muscles through a 2-step process. Systematically tense particular muscle groups in your body, for example, your neck and your shoulders. Release the tension and notice how your muscles feel when you relax them. This helps to lower overall tension and stress levels. Progressive muscle relaxation. It can be helpful to listen to someone guide you through these steps. Many are available online or in smartphone applications, or you can record your own. Practice daily for best results. It is easy to accidentally tense other surrounding muscles, for example, the shoulder or arm. So try to only tense the muscles that you are targeting. Isolating muscle groups gets easier with practice. Be careful as well. You should never feel intense or shooting pain when completing this exercise. Make the muscle tension deliberate, yet gentle. If you have problems with pulled muscles, broken bones, or any medical issues that would hinder your physical activity, please consult your doctor first. Progressive muscle relaxation exercise. The different muscle groups. During this exercise, you'll be working with almost all the major muscle groups in your body. To make it easier to remember, Start with your forehead and systematically move down. Or, if you prefer, you can do it in the reverse order, from your feet or your toes up to your forehead. For example, for your forehead, wrinkle your forehead. Try to make your eyebrows touch your hairline for 5 seconds and relax. Eyes and nose, close your eyes as tightly as you can for 5 seconds and relax. Lips, cheeks, and jaw. Draw corners of your mouth back and grimace for 5 seconds. Relax. Feel the calmness and warmth in your face. Hands. Extend arms in front of you. Clench your fists tightly for 5 seconds. Relax and feel the warmth and calmness in your hands. Forearms. Extend arms out against an invisible wall and push forward with your hands for 5 seconds and relax. Upper arms. Bend elbows. Tense biceps for 5 seconds. Relax and feel the tension leave your arms. Shoulders. Shrug shoulders up to your ears for 5 seconds. Relax. Back. Arch your back off the floor or bed or away from your chair for 5 seconds. Relax. Feel the anxiety and tension disappearing. Stomach. Tighten your stomach muscles for 5 seconds. Relax. Hips and buttocks. Tighten buttocks for 5 seconds. Relax. Thighs. Tighten thigh muscles by pressing legs together as tightly as you can for 5 seconds. Relax. Feet. Bend ankles towards your body as far as you can for 5 seconds. Relax. Finally, your toes. Curl toes under as tightly as you can for 5 seconds. Relax. Progressive Muscle Relaxation Script from the Relaxation and Stress Reduction Workbook by Davis, Robbins, and McKay. Begin to relax as you take a few slow, deep breaths. Now, as you let the rest of your body relax, clench your fists and bend them back at the wrists. Tighter and tighter. Feel the tension in your fists and forearms. Now relax. Feel the looseness in your hands and forearms. Notice the contrast with the tension. Now bend your elbows and tense your biceps. Tense them as hard as you can and observe the feeling of tautness. Let your hands drop down and relax. Feel that difference. Turn your attention to your head and wrinkle your forehead as tight as you can. Feel the tension in your forehead and scalp. Now relax and smooth it out. Imagine your forehead and scalp becoming smooth and at rest. Now frown and notice the strain spreading through your forehead. Let it go. Allow your brow to become smooth again. Squeeze your eyes closed. Tighter. Relax your eyes. Let them remain closed, gently and comfortably. Now open your mouth wide and feel the tension in your jaw. Relax your jaw. When your jaw is relaxed, your lips will be slightly parted. Notice the contrast between tension and relaxation. Now press your tongue against the roof of your mouth. Experience the strain on the back of your mouth. Relax. Press your lips now. Purse them into an O. Relax your lips. Feel the relaxation in your forehead, scalp, eyes, jaw, tongue, and lips. Let go more and more. Take a slow, deep breath. Now roll your head slowly around your neck, feeling the point of tension shifting as your head moves, and then slowly roll your head the other way. Relax, allowing your head to return to a comfortable, upright position. Now shrug your shoulders. Bring your shoulders up toward your ears. Hold it. Drop your shoulders back down and feel the relaxation spreading through your neck, throat, and shoulders. Pure relaxation, deeper and deeper. Now breathe in and fill your lungs completely. Hold your breath. Experience the tension. Now exhale and let your chest become loose. Continue relaxing, letting your breath come freely and gently. Notice the tension draining out of your muscles with each exhalation. Next, tighten your stomach and hold. Feel the tension. Relax. Now place your hand on your stomach. Breathe deeply into your stomach, pushing your hand up. Hold and relax. Feel the sensations of relaxation as the air rushes out. Now arch your back without straining. Keep the rest of your body as relaxed as possible. Focus on the tension in your lower back. Now relax. Let the tension dissolve away. Tighten your buttocks and thighs. Hold and relax, and feel the difference. Now straighten and tense your legs and curl your toes downward. Experience the tension. Relax. Straighten and tense your legs and bend your toes toward your face. Relax. Feel the comfortable warmth and heaviness of deep relaxation throughout your entire body as you continue to breathe slowly and deeply. You can relax even more as you move through your body, letting go of the last bit of tension in your body. Relax your feet. Relax your ankles. Relax your calves. Relax your shins. Relax your knees. Relax your thighs. Relax your buttocks. Let the warm relaxation feeling spread to your stomach, to your lower back, to your chest. Let go more and more. Feel the relaxation deepening in your shoulders, in your arms, and in your hands, deeper and deeper. Notice the feeling of looseness and relaxation in your neck, in your jaw, in your face, and in your scalp. Continue to breathe slowly and deeply. Your entire body is comfortable, loose, and relaxed, calm, and rested. Thank you for completing the Strengthening Motivations Coping Skills Seminar.